Good evening. Hey, I was trying to go live. Um, how are y'all? Hi, Angel. I went in. So I'll wait for a few more people to get here. Mhm. Good evening. Friday evening. How are y'all? Okay, so this topic was requested, and I was on my beauty and haul channel, and I asked some of the ladies over there to suggest a topic. And this was the one that I chose. So thank you for the topic. So we're going to be discussing when to give up on a man. Okay. Hi T Law, sprinkle sprinkle. When to give up on a man. When you start waiting. That's when. When you have to wait. When you have to remind him 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times. When you have to ask him multiple times to do something that's simple. When you have to put in more effort into getting him to do something simple than you should. Thank you, I am magical, sprinkle, sprinkle. Because that means he don't respect you, respond to you, or even want to impress you anymore. So basically, you've lost your power. Okay. So when you give up, it doesn't mean you leave. It means you start finding another one, or you find another way to get what you need done, and you continue on and let him watch you get it done, and let him wonder how you got it done, where you got the money from, etc., etc. You know, because you don't want to give up whatever he's doing for you because you're angry and upset. You're going to reap all benefits from every angle. But what you've done is you've given up on waiting on him to take care of certain things that he's no longer trying to take care of. And once he realizes that he's not needed, that's when he's going to want to feel needed again. So the next time you ask him to do something, he's going to get up and go get it done. Okay. So when I'm saying when do you give up on a man, I'm not talking about when do you dump him. If he broke, you shouldn't be with him anyway. So we're not talking about that. You give up on trying to change them, trying to get them to do something when they're stalling. You've lost your power. Um, Thank you, Queen Zara. You like my hair? Oh, and my shirt? Thank you. So you don't need to stick around and keep begging and asking him to do the same things over. You just take care of yourself, find another one to take care of them. You know what I mean? And the things that you need done that he's not doing. Then he's going to slowly start to see you paying less and less attention to him. Then he's going to start doing all that stuff plus more that you've been asking him to do, especially when you stop asking him and just show up with what you already needed. Okay. So this is a way to gain back your power. Now, if he's broke, if he's not doing anything, if he's trash, you should have been gone. But I'm trying to tell you, like a lot of women have a relationship and they're getting, the bare minimum, but they want a little bit more. So if that man is not willing to give you that little bit more, or stay consistent, then you got to let him know that if you ain't gonna do it, somebody else will, and you give up on asking him and you just go take care of it, but let him know that it's done. So don't worry about it, it's already done, and leave it at that, because he's going to wonder how it got done, and he's going to wonder who helped you, and he's going to wonder, dang, she don't really need me, I guess I better get up and do something because she's going to replace me. So, oh, hey, 1025, did you, hold on, let me go scroll back up. Okay, you're very shy when I go out in dresses, everyone stares. Well, that's because you look good. Sprinkle, sprinkle. This is how I go to Walgreens or to, drop off packages. Let them stare, baby, that's what you for. That's what you for. Do you want them to look the opposite way? Past you to the other chick over there? You're supposed to be looked at. That's what you are dressing up for and for so that you can be seen amongst the crowd. Thank you, Moggy, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you, Sheila, for helping me reach my potential. After following your advice, everything just fell into place. Thank you, Moggy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, when you get that confidence, when you level up, when you stop taking the least and giving the most, you're going to get what you always wanted. So, hold on, taking some music. So yes, you gotta learn when to give up begging somebody to do something, then just go have someone else take care of it for you. Okay. And when you do that, you're gonna start to see the power shift back in your favor. Like you just told him he was useless and that he's easily replaced. So he better do whatever you need to be done, or else, this is not gonna last too much longer. How to meet guys and get needs met by other men while still with the other guy. Separate phone. Separate phone. I don't know who shares phones these days, but hey. Do you know people that share phones? Okay. Sure, I know this is another channel. Oh yeah, save that for the other channel. I noticed that even through the amazing women teaching us their ways, I don't reach a six-figure salary for another 2 years. He's boring and don't have. How often would what? You've been married for 2 years. Your husband won't reach a six-figure salary in 2 years. He was boring and you don't have. Girl, and you're only 27 and he ain't even reached that. Well, I don't know what you look like. Have you leveled up? Have you sparked his interest? Have you started trying to go out and invite him and say, hey, let's go do this tonight. Let's go do that tonight. Oh, she said separate. No, like if you're with somebody already and you're dating on the side because you're not really married, whenever he's at work or doing what he's got to do and you have alone time, that's when you go. That's when you go and, date or freestyle, whatever. So, how do you act if you find out there's another woman? Get another man? If you don't, let's say you're not gonna leave, you're not gonna leave him, you still want him paying your stuff, then act smart and go get another one and get two, just as he has to. Obviously, you guys have an open relationship. Okay. That means y'all have an open relationship. He didn't step out. You can step out. It's open relationship. Okay. um, if you find out he's in an open relationship, then you were left out of that information. Now you're lucky you found out, so you can join in the open relationship and go get you one. If you get caught and say, well, I thought we had an open relationship. I mean, you was already looking and seeing other people. You was in an open relationship. So, I did what I had to do. hmm So, let's go back to the topic. So, when to give up. Okay, now let's switch the topic to when to give up trying to get money out of a person you just a sugar daddy or whatever. When you realize he's not the correct target because it's hard, it shouldn't be hard. Okay. If it's too much of a hassle, if it's too hard, if it's a challenge, if you have to work for it and he ain't have to work for you, that's when you know it's time to go get another one. So make sure you realize that. Don't keep trying and trial and error. It's no, it's time to go. Thank you, Emma. Girls, unless you were getting time, effort, money, and happiness from here, could in level up. Yep. You love posting videos to help the ladies get. Yep. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, she has workout channel, so y'all go check her out. Also, so if it's hard getting money out of someone you've been dating for weeks and months, and all you've had was dinner, it's time to cut it and go get another one. Just stop accepting the dates. Leave the door open in case you want to come back in and pay something later. But keep that door open, but less and less and less and less until he gets the picture. Um, so if that means you picked the wrong target, okay? So learn from that lesson, and next time pick the correct target, or a target that you don't have to do that much to get what you want. Another time to leave, like I guess in your marriage, when you're not getting any benefits. That's when it's time to go. Oh, thank you, Cecile. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Oh, she done sprinkled me. Hey, thank you. Wow, she done really sprinkled me. Oh, I appreciate that. You give up when he has no interest in improving himself. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Did I lock the door? Who's that? Hey, Sash.
Can you find out the hidden message better?
What hidden message?
And this.
You just me? What hidden message?
You give up.
Mm-hmm.
Just between you and me.
That's so good, Sash. Thank you. She got me. What do I think about twin flame relationships? Stupid, dumb, non-existent. Okay. I don't believe in twin flame relationships. I believe it's a bunch of silly nonsense that people come up with so that they have an excuse to stay with somebody that's broke, not doing nothing for them because they twin flame. If they were your twin flame, they would know you like the finer things, nice things, and give them to you. Okay? So I don't believe in that. I live in a city where yachting is very popular. I want to get involved and meet rich men this way. How do I break into this scene? Well, a lot of times on the marina, they have like restaurants and places where people go that have yachts, and some, hang out there. Go hang out in some of those places. And maybe sign up for some type of lessons or something too. They have it. So another time, when to leave. If you've been in a relationship and you're trying to get married and they haven't popped the question and you're just hanging on, wasting all your youth. If you don't know he want to marry you by year 3 or 4, it's time to go. Especially like if you're young. If you're older, I mean, right away after the first few months, if you want to marry somebody or get engaged with somebody. But it does not take 10 years to figure out if you want to marry somebody. It don't take 7 years to figure out if you want to marry somebody. It don't take even 5 years to figure out if you want to marry somebody. You basically already married if you're living together. So why can't we just go ahead and get the ceremony and the papers, So leave when you feel like you're wasting your time. Like, he should know in the next, like if y'all are in y'all's 20s, like early 20s, yeah, maybe 4 to 5 years, because sometimes it's too early to get married. Then after that, then he should know in 2 years, 1 year, depending on your age and maturity level, and finance. And if he keeps stalling and next year, okay, next year come find me because I'm out. Right. Why do men feel we are obligated to sleep with them, but so shocked when you ask them for bill money? Because they think you enjoy sex just as much as they do. Mm-hmm. Okay. What if a man is dynamic but lacks chivalry? What does bank account look like? You know, that's my question. I don't care about none of that stuff. Is he a provider? Can he protect you? All right. The other stuff I don't need. You know, for me, it's an added bonus, but it's not necessary. You know, if that's gonna keep you from the bag, then that's to me that's silly. Some people don't, you know, like doing certain things. They weren't raised that way. They don't know how to do them, but they can get some money. Thank you, SG or SJ. 33, dating an 8 month, dating man 8 months, met his family, both holidays. He gave me anything I want. Found out he was cheating, lead girl, or stay and make him pay, buy me more stuff. Girl, stay and make him pay. They all gonna cheat. You're gonna get cheated on by a Dusty. You might as well get that money. Just don't sleep with him tomorrow. And that'll be if he knows that you found out, then you can get away with not sleeping with him. You know. Right, right. What if he says he doesn't believe in marriage? Then you don't believe in sex. Better you start believing in marriage then. How to protect your time. Don't talk on the phone for more than 5 minutes at a time to a man. If he's not trying to ask you out on a date, get off that phone. You know, if you've dated him for a couple of weeks and he's not trying to improve your situation, get another one. hmm Um, so yeah, letting your time be wasted is very bad. You don't want to do that. So yeah, you know how that Beyonce song, she said, ring the alarm. I've been through this too long, but if I be damned if I see another chick on your arm, she gonna be rocking chinchilla coats if I let you go. That means I'm not gonna let all this go. I'm gonna get mine and you gonna give it to me. And you're gonna give me more because you cheated. Okay. So every time you find out he cheated, guess what? It's new car time, new purse time, new vacation time, extra money time. So he's gonna have to pay for his mistakes. Literally. Thank you, Glam Baby. Shira, you look stunning. Thanks to you, man. My man and I are talking engagement. No sex and dating 6 months. I told him not moving in until paperwork. Yes, he has the bag, and older people are judging me. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Well, they ain't gonna be judging you when you got that money and that ring. hmm Do you have to be kind to a man and sugar daddy and they keep taking advantage of me because I'm cute and kind? I don't know why you kind. You need to be like smarter than that. You know, you gotta play the game. Sometimes they even hit on me the first date. Why? Please answer. Because you're too nice. Nice people finish last, girl. You know, you already know that. Nice people finish last. Thank you, Thelma. I was going to leave my Dusty of 5 years and I recently found condoms in his jacket. How do I handle this? I am going to kick him out. But any other ideas? Girl, first of all, he Dusty. Second of all, he's cheating. You gonna kick him out? Well, before you kick him out, find all things of value, collect them, take them over to somebody else's house, and stage a fake robbery and say, oh, we got robbed, and then kick them out. Okay, there you go. Okay. Sure, at 23, should I be looking for a husband? You should be dating serious potential husbands. Yes. Because think about it, you're gonna have to meet them, you're gonna have to date them for a while, you got to get to know them, meet their family. It's gonna take a couple of years. And by the time you're 25, you could be engaged. And then you could have a year engagement. And then by the time you're 26 or 27, you'd be getting married. So yes, 23, you need to be looking for husband material. Don't be messing around with nothing that's not going to be a provider. Okay. So another red flag, to give up is when you know you can do better and he's holding you back from getting a bag, a bigger bag. Like, if you want to, like if you know that you don't want to be there no more, there's nothing left in that relationship and you are being offered left and right, this and that mean your life is trying to level you up, but you are keeping yourself down and you'll regret it later. So take the hint and the clue and get up and leave. Yeah. Um so also for people that are in abusive relationships, it's time to go, you know. Oh, he was just stressed out. Oh, he was mad. Oh, it was my fault. Y'all know the typical thing. Leave because you don't want to risk your life, and that's life risking. Guys will get my number, but never call me. Why? They just wanted to see if you would give it to them. You got to make them work for that number, baby. They would call. I always say this: if you give your number up too easy, they may not call. You got to make them work for the number. Thank you, Strawberry Loli. Was stuck on vacay with a dusty, texted 53-year-old CEO I met in the area, and he paid $400 for taxi hotel to different city before even meeting for dinner. Promised me designer bag on second date. Thank you. Okay, Strawberry. See, she know how to do it. Get another one, baby. That's good. You spent New Year's alone and he went to Disney with his wife. Yep, that's the life of a sugar baby or side chick baby. Get used to it. Read about the sugar baby that's being haunted by her sugar daddy. He died. He took her out the wheel too. That's funny. That's why you got to get them life insurance policies. How do I get this guy back after telling him I met someone else? You don't go backwards. Maybe just text him a random question and see if he asks if you're still with someone. That means he's trying to get back with you, but don't try to go backwards. Thank you, Suad. For first night, should we play shy or not? You need to be trying to get the bag. Shy may be boring to some people. You know what I mean? So feminine, bubbly, or feminine and sensual, yes. Shy, boring. Okay. Is it true that James has to get you and the girls a hotel whenever you go visit family because they don't like you? No, it's not true. I like staying in very nice hotels, 5-star. Yes. And it's not true because his family's home does not have enough rooms to facilitate all of us. Okay. And he does not want to intrude on other people. They have jobs. We have young kids, blah, 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 blah. Bougie, first of all. So no, but his family does come here and stay in our house since we do have the room. But I really wish you guys would stop listening to rumors about people who have never, ever met me, never will meet me, because I don't deal with ratchet people. So I really wish you people would please stop listening and saying, is this true? Is this true? If I didn't say it, don't listen to it. Okay. Because half the time it's just mess and people are just trying to get numbers up on their YouTube channel by using my name. Okay. So we don't really acknowledge that type of stuff. But yeah. How do you become, oh, I'm sorry, hold on. I gotta Ivana, how do you become girlfriend, wife, and not sugar baby? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, they got to be the right age, ready to settle down, and a provider. Okay, they got to be the right age, which means older. Most older men who have already either been married or never been married and getting up in their age and think it's time to settle down, those are the types that will marry. Or if you are so great and they know they will never find another one like you and they do not want you to get away, they will try to get engaged with you. So you have to pick the correct target. That means you're way out of their league and they know it. Or you have to get them at the right age. Okay. How would you go about getting a bigger bag while married? By dating somebody with a bigger bag. I guess when they go to work, you go to work. Get that bag. When people make a video about you, it makes me cringe. I know, like they could be making a video about Beyonce. What? And get hopefully more views. How to deal with a potential that is coming on so strong sexually. Set a date and make him spend money up until said date. Your fake aunt gonna die. You gotta go to the funeral, and you never make that date. Okay, that's how. Use it for your advantage. Oh, I can't wait to do that with you either. How about next Thursday at this hotel? Book the room. Oh, by the way, I need some new tires. I need A, B, C, and D too. Thank you, Princess. Shira, I have met with a sugar daddy 4 times. Each time got 400. I had sex each meet, though. I know I messed up, but can I still get more money from him? I'm 20. He 38. Asking for 5. Go up 100 every month. Give yourself a raise. I don't know. Yeah. Sure. What are the consequences of staying with Dusty? I see some dusty marriages last for years. Just because they lasted for years don't mean they good and beneficial. It just means they can't afford to leave each other. Okay. Okay. How to keep interest when dating? Be sexy. Talk in your baby voice. Ask for help. Play dumb. What are excuses to hold off on sex? Set a date and get your money, baby. Don't, or you can just say, I have to go to a funeral. I got to go out of town. I'll be back. I lost, I can't come today. My mom showed up in town. I don't understand how people can't just grab lies out the air. Sprinkle, sprinkle, but you just have to lie. I tried to make him chase me and he started mimicking my moves. I took hours to respond. He would do the same. I dropped him. Smart move. I guess. Lynn, yeah, he was playing you and he knew your game. And he was letting you know that he knew your game. So, next. I've been with him 4 years and we still ain't moved out or have a ring, and currently he has no job. Then you a prisoner. You've been kidnapped by a broke man. Honestly, I don't even know why you're still there. Thank you, Andrea. My sugar daddy bought me an engagement ring, but I don't like the ring. Should I ask for a different one or wait? Girl, wait till after you married, then go get you the one you want. As long as it's worth a lot, it don't matter if it's ugly or not. After you get to the altar and to the place where you get the marriage license, then after you say I do, it's been a good month or so, then you go change it. Thank you, Erica. I'm shy in public. How to look approachable by men. Smile, be confident, ask for help everywhere you go, ask for help from men. Assistance. Okay, that's how you get their attention. He stopped texting good morning after not answering his late night calls. So does every husband and every serious boyfriend. You think they still gonna text you good morning every day for the rest of your life? I don't even like when people do that. I hate when people good morning. Okay, what's the good news? What you put in my account this morning? I'm just like that though. Like, don't bother with that. Impress me some other way. I don't find him attractive, but he provides for me. I want to find someone else, but I feel like I won't find anyone who can provide like him. I ain't getting no younger, and I want to have kids. Girl, you better have kids with him. Okay, he got money. Sure, I find some of the dustiest men are dressed the best. Wolves in sheep's clothing. When I see a bow tie, you run. Good. Run. Okay. So give up when the relationship or situation is no longer beneficial to you. Okay. Be out because you're giving and not receiving. Giving your time, your energy, and your youth and not getting anything. Um, so don't do it. Sure, I find some of the oh yeah, I just read that one. Okay, so um mm, sure I found some okay. You can stop repeating that question. I've already answered. Thank you. They dress well because pick me should buy them clothes. That's true. The other woman that they don't take out in public is buying them clothes. How to get money back from Dust X each dummy girl. You trying to get money back from a Dusty? Who he supposed to get it from? Pygmisha? Move on, get another one, baby. Lesson learned. Just take that as a lesson to never go backwards in life. Okay. You're 27. My channel has made me realize how much I deserve. Thanks to you, I'm leveling up all the way. Good for you, Lolo. Also, if you, and I always say this is one of my best quotes, one of my quotes, but if you married and you sleeping with somebody and you broke, something wrong. Okay. XOXO sprinkle sprinkle. Where's your top from? Sprinkle sprinkle. Shein.com, baby. Shein. Y'all like this? It's cute, right? So yeah, if you are married and you in that bed doing what you need to do, and you can't go do what you need to do in the store, in the mall, at the dealership, then you need to cut it off everywhere in that house. No laundry, no food, no nothing. Okay. Go on strike forever till you get what you want. What do you think of converting your religion for a man of means, or is that a sign of low self-esteem? For me, I don't have a religion, so I wouldn't have to convert because I don't have one. Thank you, Lucien. A guy, not a sugar daddy, I met at a party said I look like I'm 25, but talk like I'm 41. Is it an insult? Yeah, it means you're too smart. You need to dumb it down, baby. Dumb it down. Dumb it down. When dating a guy, he looks at other guys when out. He's gay. Don't want to seem insecure, but oh, I guess if he's gay, you might be gay too. Okay. So I can't. Okay. So, okay, you're a guy. That's right. You've donated before. Okay. Alico. Don't want to seem insecure, but what they all gonna look. Men do the same thing to women. All men, straight and gay, gonna look at whatever they want to look at, but he's with you. You see, he's with you. His eyes don't stop working when he's with you. If he is rude about it and disrespectful about it, then that's when it's a problem. If he's breaking his neck to look, or if he's being disrespectful to you and trying to talk to that other person, that's disrespectful. But if he just glances, there's nothing wrong with that. That's human nature. People are going to do that. If he sees that it makes you uncomfortable and he stops, that's a good sign. If he keeps doing it and he knows it makes you uncomfortable, then that's not a good sign. So just take it as human nature, but as long as it's not disrespectful, I don't see anything wrong with it. Tips for dating while living with Dusty: he pays the bills sometimes. Don't have excuses to be out late and don't want to look suspicious to either one. Okay, sometimes. Girl, thank you, Sprinkle, Raspberry Vina. Unless you need that Dusty's money, I would not care. I would say I got a night job and be out as much as I need to be out at night, looking for another one to replace him. You know what I'm saying? So I really, sprinkle. That Dusty is just throwing pennies and dust your way. Wow, I'm reading some of these comments. So, when you get caught having an affair, what do you do? What's he gonna do? Whoever caught you, what are they gonna do? It's not what you gonna do. It's how are they acting. Then you figure out what you're gonna do. Are they trying to leave? Are they stop paying bills? Are they sad? Do they want you to stay? What? Where do they stand? That's what you have to figure out. So if he wants you to stay, then you can stay and figure out, how to tell him it's because of you won't do this and you won't do that, and I was just very unhappy. Then you can get him to do more. But if he don't want to look at you no more because you cheated, then it's time to pack your bags, baby, or file for divorce, or him to pack his bags. Okay, because most of the time men don't forgive unless they really want you. Why does he blame me of being with others? I don't know why, because he's insecure. Okay. If James got someone pregnant, would you say no? Because James would never get anybody pregnant because we already handled his ability to get anybody pregnant. Okay. They got blamed. Thank you, Maisa. I did what you said. He's old with limp and he's on millionaire. No, he got $1 million business, multi-million-dollar business. He seems to be cheap and don't respond to my damsel stories. Only my gym membership, $200 a month. Is it time to go? Thank you, Sprinkle. Challenge his ego. Come up with something and said, oh, well, I don't want to ask you because I don't think, you probably can afford it right now. You're too frugal, and I know I couldn't ask you that. So I need to go get me a new part-time job at night. Less time you spend with him and, bruise that ego, he might go ahead and give you some money. Bruise his ego. Pretend you're going to get some overnight job and cut down on the time that you spend with him because you have to go find some money somewhere at another job. But really just go out and freestyle and get another one. Right. See, I don't know if I'm a little mean. Yeah, you're probably a little mean if you have bad luck. Thank you, Karen. How can I make peace without having taken better advantage of previous relationship provider men? Make peace with yourself. Go get another one with better and more money. Keep going, level up, Go get another one. That's the only way to make peace with it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or if you can't level up and get another one, then just say, oh, okay, well, it wasn't meant to be. I'll do the best that I can now with what I know. I'm glad I had the lesson. Not just glances, but double takes a lot. Okay, well then he's letting people know that he can be pulled away, like I'm not committed. So start doing the same thing. Okay. As sugar daddies though, not little young things. Look at the old man with the money. Okay. Go look at the old man with the money. Why are y'all asking me all these like personal questions about what James got? That's funny. Like I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay, so Miss Natasha, where in Canada are you? Okay, y'all are talking to each other. My future sugar daddy has a pick-me-sha mom. Is that good or bad? He really close to his mom. It's bad because she's gonna tell her, you don't need to be doing A, B, C, and D. So you have to act very feminine. If his mom is probably masculine, you need to act very feminine. Okay? And you don't ever need to emasculate him because his mom probably does in some way or another. You're Thank you. They say they stay concerned about Jane. I know. Shoot. So anyway, sure, how to give my number in a way that I don't look like an easy woman. That you don't give it at all. You make them work for it. Okay, you make them work for it. So if they ask you for your number, you'd be like, "Oh, um, I don't know. Should I give you my number?" Well, tell me this. If I give you my number, is it going to be worth my while? You know, because I don't just give out my number like that. You have to make it seem like they got to work for this. Like I don't just go around giving anybody who asks me for my number, and he's gonna remember that and he's gonna use it because it was hard to get. Okay. hmm Thank you for responding. You're welcome. Is it best to be celibate while dating men of means? It's best to do whatever you need without telling people what you're doing. Right. It's best to be whatever you need to be without telling everybody or telling the man themselves. Okay. What would you say to a woman that's been, I saw 20 years, girl. Hold on. Been dating a man for 20 years, living with him, but he doesn't want to talk about, girl, he about to die. Y'all need to be preparing for a funeral, not no wedding. 20 years, girl, y'all already been married, divorced. Y'all need to be planning on the funeral and the retirement now. Thank you. For me, that's your fault. I can't even blame him no more. That's your fault for staying there that long and putting up with it. So if you want a ring, leave, baby, leave. Get up, pack your stuff, and get out. If he wants you back, he'll come and give you the ring and the marriage. All right. Should I move in with my sugar daddy? 7 years. He's 45. No kid. Yeah, girl. Move in with him, save your money, collect money. 7 years, y'all might as well already been married. Thank you. Can you show us your family's tax return? Sure, let me go get it right now so I can show you. Hold on 1 second. My ex-husband keeps calling and texting me just to keep checking on it. What does this really mean? It means he's trying to give you a booty call and see if you lonely. Okay, he's trying to get some. Um, when to give up on a man? When the man is no longer beneficial, give up. Be out. You ain't getting no money. You ain't getting nothing that you want. Then now you're investing time, energy, and getting nothing. So it's time to go. Mm-hmm. Right. So sugar daddy wants me to move in with him and wife. His wife is okay that it won't a three. Girl, I hope you don't work. I hope you don't pay no bills. I hope you drive the car of your dream. I hope you have a savings account and your own apartment somewhere else. Okay. Unless you come from extreme poverty and this is your come up, I ain't doing that. I gotta be the only one and I gonna need all the money. Okay. Just turned 26, need to level up now. Yes. Yes, yes. Any day is a good day to level up. Thank you for all the amazing videos. Oh, you're welcome. I help you so much. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Your potential is mad that you don't text him first. What should I do? Get another one, baby. Get another one. Emma, thank you. Hi, Shira. Love you. Any tips on please to bag a spiritual girl? He's very switched on and he's got the bag. I want him to ensure he's a victim. What? Spiritual man? Like religious man or spiritual man? Do you got to play the spiritual game? You got to everybody do them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When I say Erica Badu him, I mean you gotta be the spiritual fantasy. I don't know, whatever that is to him. You gotta figure out what his dream woman is, his spiritual dream woman is, and become it. Right. I'm 24 and he's 41. He has own trucking company. What should I wear on first date? Oh Lord, not the trucker. 41, girl. I would not go on that date, honestly. Okay. I wouldn't be on a date. But, you know, on the first date, if you're going to go, you need to wear something very, very bougie. Like, I don't do dusty. Okay. You need to wear dress, heels, fancy stuff. So if he tries to take you to some common place, you're not going to fit in. Okay. Because he may not have the type of means, maybe he does, that is going to, be beneficial to you in the long run. So just make sure you're extra bougie and upscale. That way he know he got to spend money. I love your hair. Oh, thank you. This is a wig, but thank you. It's by ywigs.com. I think I did a video on it last week. I did a wig review on this channel. He owns the company. Trucking is very lucrative when you're the owner. How many truckers do he have though? 1, 2? How much money does he make? Is it 6 figures, 7 figures? Gotta make sure if he's making that much money, then he should be taking you to the top spots. Okay, so just I'm not trying to put him down. I'm just saying, mm, make sure he knows you're about this money. Make sure your standards are very high with him, so he knows that he got to put out more money, take you to nice places and do nice things. Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying, just have very high standards. Make him meet them. Uh-huh. Dusties are smart too, but we're smarter. Thank you, JW. It's 10 plus years as the other woman to a sugar daddy. Too long. Should I demand more of him or keep silent? Um, as long as you don't have to work and he's paying all them bills and you're saving and you got a business and stuff like that, and he's your sponsor, I don't see anything wrong with it. You can always go get a man and date them, and then if you ever want to get married, you got somebody to get married to, and you can dump the sugar daddy. So, if I were you, I'd be making plans for my future with his money. You know what I'm saying? You should have already had your own business. You shouldn't be working. You should already be dating someone else and plotting your future. So if you haven't done that, start doing it. Mhm. Um, how to find a legally blind, crippled, and crazy sugar daddy with one foot in the grave. They got this website out now, and I don't know, like I got an email from elderlydating.com or something like that. They have an elderly dating site. Check that out. Okay. It's called elderly dating or something like that. I'm in a bad situation, 29-year-old, my middle class, hold on, boyfriend would support me if it's a good idea to move in with him in a different country while I look for another. Girl, I'm not gonna relocate for no middle class. Bye. Unless it's gonna save your life, or you can't, or your life will be terrible if you don't. I'm not gonna do that. If you're already middle class, why move into more middle class, but in a different country? I'm not moving for all of that. And I'm not moving nowhere to no other country unless I got a ring. It's easy to get money from men without meeting, especially if he's in another city. I guess. Is it? So, y'all gotta just use a lot of common sense when dealing with people, and you have to do the math. If you haven't gotten what you've been promised, if your standards haven't been met, if you're not happy and you're not benefiting, it's time to give up and go on to the next. Because what you're really doing is waiting for something that may never happen and wasting your precious, precious time that you will never ever get back. Meanwhile, they're benefiting and you're not. So, um, you said since it's not common. Thank you, blessed, easy. He's 68, I'm 24, CEO of hospital, about to get me a job there and green card. Chased me for a year and I gave in 2 weeks ago. He's still chatting with a girl. He claims they are just friends. How do I make him cut her off? Okay, first worry about your job and your green card. Secure that bag first. Stop worrying about that other girl. Okay, thank you, blessed. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Who cares about that other girl? Okay, get your stuff, get your bag, get your green card, get your everything. Okay, he gonna flirt with people before, after, during. Get your bag. Okay, don't worry about her. You're gonna mess the whole thing up over some stupid girl, that's dumb. Get your stuff. Okay. Then worry about that later on after you done got everything. You know what makes me upset when I see people that are this close, and then go do something stupid and mess it up. Get your bag, get your money, get your green card. Okay. It's crazy how people still don't get the general theme of the whole channel. I know. Some people are new though, so you ain't working if you're talking to a 68-year-old man. Hey, she need a green card. She trying to get that first, then quit your job and get pregnant, girl, so you can file child support. Okay. Um. Be careful though. Be careful though. I've been watching Forensic Files. Okay. So, yeah. Don't mess up anything because you're emotional. Get your bag. Marlo Hampton, I don't know who that is. I guess I have to look her up. So, he works in IT in charge of networks and schools, and he has second job security. Your opinion, girl, not a target at all. Not a bypass, run fast, go to the good part of town where he can't afford to go and go find you somebody that has some real money. Girl. That's not a target. Okay. Not a target. Um, oh, Real Housewives. I don't watch Real Housewives. What do you think about girls who make money from OnlyFans? I don't know what that is either. How to get a man who to get into the habit of giving money. Always ask him for something, no matter what. Every day, every time you talk to him, be asking him for something. He'll get in the habit of giving. I'm 27. The guy said I look 17 because I'm petite. Is that a good? That's good. Do not have an ops baby. What? What's that? What's an ops baby? So glad more women are finally understanding the game. We need more women to level up and it benefits women. That's right. The only fan is like showing your body naked and they pay for a girl. If that's the only way you can get money, if you have game, you ain't got to do all of that. And like if you are doing that, fine. If that's the only way you can get money, but if you smart and you know this game, you can get money without even doing anything, but just playing the game. I think people rush to do certain things before they even start thinking about how they don't have to do those things. You know? Oh, oops. Oh, they said ops. Sorry. My husband owns truck business, 4 trucks, and takes care of me and my family, and I get allowance monthly, but I want more. Should I look for sugar daddy? Well, happy move. There was a woman on here earlier who was asking about a truck driver who owns trucks, and she thought he was able to, provide, but all her wants and needs. But if you need more, and that's what you truly want, and you're willing to risk and give up what you already have, then I say go for it if that's what you want to do. I think you know what's best for you. But I always say don't give up one and when you can't get another one. If you can get another one to replace him and are is already replacing him, then you know that you're able to do it. Right. Where your man at? Watching basketball in the other room. My husband is in the other room watching basketball. Mhm. I'm a guy. Would you sign a prenup? I sure would. I would use the monthly allowance to start an online business. Yep, that's what I would do too. Mhm. You met a professor on Tinder who's 50, wants you to meet at an Airbnb so you can spend time together. Hinted that he called off duty money issues, that he can't call off duty. Can't call off due to money issues. He didn't offer money. What to do? Nothing, girl. Tell him, oh, you're bad. Tell him he need to pay you to show up before you show up. Because he's already rented it. He can't get his money back. So now you are in a position of power to get him to give you something in order to show up. Okay. Be like, oh well, but I already had something planned that day, but I guess I can cancel it. I was supposed to meet my sister and she was gonna give me this much money. And it's been a while, and if I don't go, she ain't never gonna pay me back. So unless you can give me this money, I can't make it. Can't make it. So get your money. All right. And once you get it, don't even show up if you don't want to. Okay? It's up to you. If you can get his money and her money. That's what he'll think you did. Thank you, Angel. If I'm pregnant by a 28-year-old business owner who wants custody, should I get an abortion? Child is too much. I used to listen to you and I got with him and I stopped. But girl, why you got pregnant by a young Dusty? You used to listen to me. Now you're back. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the donation. He wants custody. Just tell him the baby ain't his. Oh, the baby's not yours. Honestly, I can't tell you what to do, but I'm not finna be with no Dusty. That's all I know. I'm not finna give up no baby to no Dusty, and I'm not finna be with a Dusty. That's all I know. Do what you gotta do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I told you, stop trying to fall in love. Stop trying to, oh, he got potential, but he loved me, but I love him. Now you see how quickly things change, Oh, I want custody of the child. The only reason he want custody is so he don't have to pay child support. Why? Because he broke. Or because he don't want to give you any money because he thinks that bad of you. Okay? So, told y'all men don't love you. Y'all got to learn the hard way. And I know what I would do. Okay? That Dusty would never see me again. Ever. It's over. I feel like the longer I stay in this role, the more disgruntled I am with him. He isn't willing to let me go, and I feel stuck. Do you do consultation? Thank you, JW. You know what? You are never stuck. It doesn't matter what he's willing to do. If there's a front door and you got feet, you can leave whenever you choose to. You know what I'm saying? If he wants you back, he needs to pay you. Point blank. If he wants you back, where's your new car? Where's your investment money for your own business? That if he wants you back, he got to pay. It's not that he won't let you go. How does he have a rope around your neck? Are you on a leash? That's not how it works. You got feet, there's a door. If he wants you back, he got to pay. That's how you get your money. I do consultations, but I don't do Pygmisha consultations, and I don't do victim consultations. I only do consultations to get the bag and get the money. Thank you, Clue Midnight Destroyer. What a name. Gracias for helping me realize that I was being a Pygmisha and waiting on my ex-fiance who dumped me, and I realized he was dusty. Thank you for helping me level up and quantum leap, and now I am the prize. Okay, she the prize now. She figured out her worth, yes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What should I do if my boyfriend has social anxiety? Get another one that doesn't have social anxiety and go out with him and let the other one stay home? That's easy. What situation to set up? Get God to give you money before you meet online. Be very beautiful and out of his league, and hopefully he has money to give. If you just ask. Thank you, Britt. Hi, over 5,000 tender likes and no shortage of potential options. I lost 120 pounds and look very different with clothes on. How do I make the best of my situation and represent myself as a high-value 31-year-old? By being classy, feminine, and having high standards, and looking good every time you leave your house. That's how. By leveling up all the way, mentally and physically. Shop online with social anxiety. Yep. You have trouble being not nice to guys. Well, maybe you don't really like men. You got to work on that. You got to practice being nice to random people until it's a habit, and then you'll just be nice to him. Right. You're nervous about meeting his family? Don't be nervous. Shoot, they should. See, you have to look at stuff from the prize's point of view. Okay, a lot of women don't see themselves as the prize. Okay, so you're meeting his family and you're nervous. They should be nervous. You the prize. You just there to meet his family. Hey, how you doing? Blah 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 blah. It doesn't matter what they think. You're the prize. He's not going to give you up. Just be nice and respectful, and that should be fine. That's how I felt like. What's my stance on polygamous relationships? You mean dating a millionaire that has another wife, or a multimillionaire that has another wife? Because that's the only type of polygamy that makes sense. If they got millions, hey, whatever. I don't care. I'm not with them for them anyway, so they can have whoever they want. How to be nice and play hard to get at the same time. I mean, that's easy. Promise stuff that you never deliver on. Set it far into the future so they have something to work towards. Thank you, Nasha B. You on my Poshmark? Thank you, girl. Trying to stand out on dates. How can I be unforgettable? What should I say? Be their fantasy. What's every man's fantasy? Sexy, not too smart, but not too dumb, looks good, is the envy of every man in the room. That's all you gotta do. Make them feel like you're the best part of their day. Drop stuff and pick it up. We are about to be in a recession. I need a market crash. Girl. Your sugar daddy stopped giving you money and started asking me to come over at night, and I know what he is trying to do. Should I give up on him and move on? um, Tell him, why should I come over? You're not even helping me anymore. That's shady. Like, you're not even helping me anymore. So I don't want to come over. I'm not even in the mood to come over because I'm upset because you're using this against me, and it's just not right. You're taking advantage of me and dad. Like, play the victim role. You know how to do that. Play the victim and get your money. Tell them to give you half before you come over. At least you're gonna get something. Then come up with something how you can't. I got stopped by the police because I didn't have insurance because my insurance got canceled because you wouldn't giving me no more money. There you go. And they towed my car. Now I need money to get my car out. Girl, y'all gotta write this stuff down. Um, in college, do I avoid these boys at all costs and go for the computer geeks? LOL. I mean, have fun. If you're not going to be serious about these men in college, go have fun so that when you get out of college and when you start dating for real, for serious husband material, then you have it all out of your system. You know, date the men you really want to date, the cute guys, the fun guys, the young guys, and then when you get out into the real world, then you date the serious men. Okay, college is have your fun. Okay. What if you suspect he doesn't have what he claimed he did or he lost it already? Investment in London. Google, background check. That way, like when I talk to people, I always tell them go get you a background check on him and look up all you can, where he works, how much money he earns, A, B, C, and D, and then you can figure it out. Otherwise, you're wasting time. You can yeah. hmm What do you do with the rich man who hates being asked for money but freely gives it about every other week? But I want every day or maybe a large deposit. Well, just have a talk with them. Have the talk. Have the automatic payment talk. Say, look, I really hate talking about money too, but we all know we need it. So what I was thinking was, and right before you think you finna do something with him, or he thinks you finna do something with, you know, why don't we do the automatic deposit? That way I know it's coming and we don't have to talk about it. And it's just less awkward. Then you set it up and you can do it through PayPal or your bank account to where every month or every couple of weeks, that amount is deposited. Okay. So do that. Have that little talk. Be wearing something cute. Look your best. Thank you. Is it Alicio or Alicio? I can't even. How to fit in with a wealthy guy and fam when you're not wealthy and they are asking questions about what you have done. Lie. Wealthy people always love the creative type or the eclectic type. So you're an artist. You've traveled. You've donated. I mean, you've donated time to, you know, Peace Corps, just lie. They find you interesting. Okay. Make up a story about yourself. Oh, I'm an artist. I travel. I just like we like eccentric rich people like that. Telling me you're a spiritual medium for celebrities. Oh yes. I'm a spiritualist. I have celebrity clients and I can't really talk about it. There you go. Lie. Oh, really? Oh, read me, read me. Oh, I don't read for free, baby. Well, how much? This how you get money. You know, if you're if you have anxiety about not fitting in, don't fit in. Stand out and get paid. Okay. Make up some stuff. But honestly, you don't have to fit in. You must stand out. Be above them. What if he like? How they gonna find out he ain't? How they gonna find out he's not a spiritualist? All you gotta do is put up a website that's free online and start a Facebook page. Look, there you go. You are so good looking tonight. Thank you, GN. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I hope that helped you. Thank you, but pronounce the C like an S. Okay, Alicio. Thank you. I'm gonna pronounce it right next time. Okay. He told me he ironically lost his mother today when he had a date planned. Told him I need money for a new car and my business. Could he be married? Thoughts? Girl, he just told you his mama died. He can't see you. You need a new car. Um, yeah, it's time to get you it probably means he's married, he's got another one, or you should be also seeing other people as well. You always need a backup plan, or, just take advantage and go freestyling. You know, if next time he wants to see you, tell him to meet you at the dealership because you need help because you want to buy a new car and you don't want to get ripped off, and he'll probably put the down payment. Mhm. Bright color or pastel color hair for hair color and is well kept up. What do you think? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I think you better date a tattoo shop owner or someone who is comfortable being seen in public with a woman with pastel colored hair. You know, there are people that own businesses that are not, corporate or anything, and they might like that type of look. So if that's what you're going for, aim for that. Aim for someone who doesn't mind that look, not the corporate people or the upper crust. hmm So, sure, we are around the same height. I want to try the 1,500 calories a day or less. What's your ideal weight range? I don't really have an ideal range. I just watch what I eat and whatever I end up. Um, I think I go more by size, what size I want to be. So, is like medium is always something good to aim for because I'm very tall, so I'm medium in between, like on my top, I'm a little larger because I got boobs. On the bottom, I'm a medium. So, mhm. How to get him to pay for breast implants? Lie and say it's for something else. Exactly. Tell him it's for some other type of surgery that medical. Hmm. Right. So, another thing when it's time to leave or let it go or give up is when you are when you are too masculine to even have a man. Now let's talk about this, ladies. There are so many women out here that don't even need a man but looking for one. When I say need, I mean need. There are so many women out here that are so masculine and wonder why they can't get a man. It's because they're walking around acting just like a man, talking like a man, and doing what a man's supposed to do. So for those women, it's time to give up when you realize that you're not going to find a provider, protector if you're already that. You don't need one. Okay. So you're going to have to really up your feminine game, your feminine charm. You can't talk to people like they're a coworker. You can't talk to people as if you're in the corporate boardroom. You gotta pull out that feminine energy and that feminine charm and that voice, and you have to be softer, and you have to dress the part. You have to wear the girly colors. You have to be extra. You have to ask in a certain type of way to get what you want. So, being mean, hard, rough, knowing it all, not wanting to compromise, they don't want that. They don't want it. Now, you can get everything you want if you play your cards right and use your voice and use your feminine charm to get them to give it to you. So you can't be this harsh, masculine woman and expect somebody to want to take care of you and give you whatever you want. It's not going to work. Hmm. So I do a lot of consultations, and it's amazing how many women sound like men on the phone. It's amazing how dry some of these women sound. It's amazing how uninteresting these women sound. And sometimes when you're on the phone with a man or out in public with a man and he's hearing that, he's falling asleep. He's not thrilled. It's like, oh, hurry up so I can get out of this situation and never call her again. So y'all got to really work on that because y'all don't even know that's the problem. A lot of people don't even realize that's their problem, how they speak. You're trying to level up. You're trying to date men of means, but you sitting here talking like you're in junior high school. You don't sound as if you're even an adult. So you got to level up your speech. You got to level up your feminine charm. Thank you, Linda. You met a 54-year-old in person on Christmas Eve. Flew to Vegas, paid for all expenses, rent, bills paid. Girl, but you didn't hit the jackpot or something? Hold on. Took you but he won't take me to Gucci. I'm 27. He lives in Kuwait and comes back. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, so tell him the money is for something else and take yourself to Gucci. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Tell him the money is for something else and then go take yourself to Gucci. Thank you, Ivana. Should I tell you have a boob? Should you tell you have a boob job before doing it? No. Why would you tell? No. Give me your social security number too, your blood type, your fingerprints too. I mean, why do y'all women want to tell people everything? It's not their business. Okay. That ain't their business, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if he likes pet names and sweet talking or whatever, and I'm not good at it? Get good at it. Act like you're talking to a dog or a cat or an animal. Okay. That's how you do it. You know how women talk to animals like, oh, you're so cute. Oh, hey, Buster. Hey, Buster. Oh, you like that? Oh, talk to him like a dog. That's easy. So, why do men want to know body count? Because they broke. That's the only time people ask, what's your body count? That means that's translation for I'm broke. Keep it moving, baby. Men of means don't ask that question. You in Dustville, you leave. You say, you know how many people I've killed? Then start counting in your head and see what he do. That's how you get rid of them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If a man even asks you that, it's time to get up because he don't have what you need, baby. So you know what that means? It means I want to guilt trip you and and lower your value as a woman by counting how many men you slept with, even though I probably slept with more women. That's what he's thinking. So that I can lower your self-esteem and your standards for me because I don't have what it takes to impress you. That's all that means. It means I'm dusty and I don't have no other way. So I'm gonna try this. Okay. Girl, he dusty. I'm 19. College guys can't provide this for me. So how do I meet older men that aren't creeps? You go out and you meet older men. But you're too young. You're 19, girl. Go have your fun. When you ready, come back and go get this money. But you're too young. You need to go and do all this, make the mistakes and have fun. And when you're about 23, 24, then you ready. Um, or 20, at least 22. Never ever talk about how many men you slept with. Never. Exactly. That's an inappropriate question for unclassy men. Okay. Did I see your tip, Miss Parker? No, hold on. Let me go scroll back up. I might have missed it. I don't see it. Did you delete your question? Oh, here you are. Watching you all on the Stairmaster at the gym. 2020 is my year of leveling up. Thank you for all that you do. Oh, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go, go for it, girl. 2020 on that in that gym. That's good. That's how can you dress feminine in a laundry plant? Well, it dress with fitted clothes and feminine colors like pink. Wear makeup. Okay. Um, do you wait until so because you have a high body count? Anybody that asks that is looking for some way to devalue you as a woman. So to me, it's a red flag that you have no other way to impress me. That it's like, oh, he can't impress me. So now he's trying to make me feel like I'm less valuable because I've slept with several men. Nope. Mhm. What if I'm not experienced in the bedroom? Don't matter. Um, he's supposed to be trying to impress you, so it don't even matter. Okay, if y'all get down to it. You said your count is low anyway. Yep, my count always gonna be low because if you really want to know, it's gonna be zero. Okay, sitting here with two kids, zero. Exactly. If they ask you that question and really expect you to answer, tell them zero. Sure, I would want to have a signature nail style. Any ideas? I want something classy and femme. I'm done with long nail. Well, you can always go for the classic, like vintage nail. It's like almond shape, maybe a little bit more tapered towards the top. Like just, look at old Hollywood glam. It's like short almond shape. Not short, short, but like this, or maybe a little thinner. You can do reds, nudes, pinks. So if you're done with long nails, you can do that. Mhm. Right. You said the phrase body count is dusty. Hmm. You got rid of your dusty Miss Naomi? Good for you. Sure, can you make a video on how to marry a man of means after dating for over a year? They do and the do's and don'ts. Well, he gotta like you way more than you like him. Hope you picked the right target. That's always gonna be the main thing. Mhm. So, we got to realize when our value is high and we can't stick around for anybody to bring it lower, it's time to go. So, if you have to compromise your values, if you have to compromise your standards and you're not benefiting from them, why are you compromising? You know, don't make any sense. Can I do a level up interview? Well, see, a lot of these ladies don't want to do that because then their stuff is out there, and they're still in these relationships. So, women who are with sugar daddies and stuff like that, they're not going to be all over the internet blasting it. That was a rare case. So, you got to keep that in mind too. People that talk too much, you know, not good. A lot of these women keep stuff quiet because they want to keep their stuff. Mhm. So, keep that stuff, they be quiet. Mhm. You just got to find the right target. That's it. Mm, I have a regular white guy attracted to me, but he makes almost 400K. I like black men. What do I do? You do whatever you want to do. That's your free will. I'll tell you that if that's what you like, it don't mean you got to marry him. They ain't gonna be your husband. It's not gonna be your baby daddy. You can start a business. You can get leveled up with him. At least you can get his money and invest it into yourself, and then do what you want to do later on. I mean, y'all aren't thinking. I'm just saying, take their money. If they're offering to take you out, get their money. That's all. Look, most of these women aren't sleeping with these dudes and they're still getting money. Okay. You said savage life. What's the best answer to why are you single? Um, I was engaged, but he moved out the country. And I wouldn't finna go. We broke it off. That means somebody actually wanted to marry you, girl. But you knew you could do better, so you stayed. Lucky for him, right? That's what I'll say. Well, I was engaged for 2 years, but he wanted to move out of the country and I didn't. So we kind of broke it off and parted. But lucky for you, right? That's what I'd say. Lucky for you. That's why. All the pick on here asking the same questions. Right. How would you feel? What would you do if a woman was flirting with James' hands and on and touchy feely? I wouldn't do nothing because he gonna handle that, baby. Mhm. James will handle that. I shouldn't have to do anything. He a grown man. He reached out to me. I don't text him. He contacted me first. Get his money, girl. Tracy Lynn, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get any type of man money. Don't matter what they look like. Just get their money. Okay. Um, that's what I would do. I don't discriminate against money. So, yeah, like if that man is your man, you don't got to do nothing. He gonna handle it. Is it a bad thing I found this channel at 17? Nope. Is it? You be the judge. Thank you, Malik Ware. I said I like your smile. Oh, thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate that. That was a nice compliment. Um, what's the best response for why you're single already and have a child? He died. You a widow. Okay. Or he's or he left you. I wouldn't be telling people all my business unless they were to pay all these bills. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. I'm glad you like it. What? People are asking silly questions. I say people do whatever they need to do or want to do. I don't care. Do whatever you want to do. You know, whatever make you happy, do it. When to give up on men? When you're no longer benefiting from them. Then it's time to go. Right. When do we give up on a man? When you can't get no money out of him. Then get another one and get some money from him. You said you do coffee dates because you don't want to get stuck. Mhm. Oh, Lisa, what? Coffee dates are cheap though. And if you make him take you to a decent place, he's not going to act weird in public. Shoot. Do I think it's a good idea to date younger men? No, I don't. I'm 22. My boyfriend gives me money, but cheats, lies, is abusive, etc. Is it worth staying? Girl, you know the answer to that question. He broke, he young, he dusty. What's money to you, though? What's money to you? $100. You know, um, do you have to work? Is he paying your bills? And he hitting on you? Girl, you need to go get you an old man and get everything you deserve in this world. Okay. What? What do you say to your provider that just comes out of jail for a small offense? Tell them your bills are due, baby. And they doubled up. How much does it cost to join the Level Up Facebook? I don't give out prices online, but if you go to the description bar after this video is done, scroll all the way down the last two links. You can join my fan page and then contact Detailer, which is the last link, and inquire about joining the group. Um, why do you feel so conflicted about dating a married man? Because society has made you feel that. Because if it ain't you, it's gonna be somebody else. Okay, might as well get that money. Thank you, Katie. I want to cancel my sugar daddy, but he pays for all my trips. Well, get another one and put him on the back burner. Mhm. You know, it seems money is more important to you than time with a man. I notice you spend little time with James. I live with James. James work from home. We together all day, every day, 24/7. If I walk out there go James. If you wait long enough, he might pass through here. Okay. I see him all day, every day. Thank you, Christina. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When I wake up, there he go. When I go to sleep, there he go. When I walk out of this bathroom into the next room, there he go. Okay. I spent 18 years with James. I think that's enough time, baby. You want me to go hold his hand and rock? Oh, we're spending time together. Ooh. So, right. How to keep dates from trying to kiss you or be handsy. Girl, get this lip plumper. So on my Poshmark, I sell these really pretty um, cosmetic bags, and it comes with a free gift of a lip plumper. Level Up Cosmetics, of course. And it smells like Listerine, and when it gets on someone's lips, it burns because it's gonna plump them up, right? So you wear this, and when he get close and he kiss them lips, his lips gonna start burning, and he ain't gonna try to go back in because you just keep reapplying it in front of him. You just be like this. It literally smells like Listerine or like that strong mouthwash. But when it gets in contact with your lip, it burns. Not bad, but it's gonna feel weird to him because men aren't used to lip plumpers. We used to this. But when it gets on him, he gonna think he having an allergic reaction or something. He gonna be like, so go ahead and cop that, okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm. But honestly, I'll answer your question. Instead, grab his hand and hold it and, let him kiss your hand. Thank you, Kate Gibbs. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Was mocked for my look. Hold on. Was mocked for your looks and black man never liked me. Now I only want kids by a white man, so my daughters don't have the same experience. Is this wrong? To me, it don't make sense logically because it means whoever mocked you has won. You know what I mean? It's kind of like they beat you into submission to where you are going to go out of yourself. So to me, it's like they won. Okay. Someone they said don't have kids. So it's a level of abuse that has taken a mental effect on you that has created you to not want to see yourself reproduced. So I don't know. That's a mental thing. That's not something that I would do. I'm gonna go out and do the exact opposite, just because I like doing stuff to make people mad. I'm gonna go out and do the opposite. Okay, I'm gonna say up, but I would teach instead of try to avoid. I would teach. I would learn about who I was. I would learn about myself, and I would not take people's opinions about who I am personally, and I would just keep it moving. Honestly, people talk about me every day, all day on this channel. I got trolls. I mean, I've had people tell me the same. That's why I don't date black women, because I wouldn't lower my standards for them. I said, well, I guess that's why you ain't gonna be dating me. And I keep it moving. Then guess what? Somebody gonna do what you want them to do sooner or later. Mhm. I don't care what people say. I care what I do. Right. How to guide a first date I've been on. He's 17 years older. We're dining, but I want to set up front. You want to set what? You want to do what? Set it up front what it is I want and isn't. Well, unless he asks you what you want, you don't need to set nothing up front. You just need to look like you don't take no less than the best. So show up looking extra, looking feminine, and looking like you can get anybody to give you money. That's what you need to do. That's all you need to do. Let all of this speak. Okay. Order expensive stuff, order the bottle, do all of that. That way he already know what time it is. I'm 29 and single with no kids. Is there hope for me to still find a provider? Yeah, you 29, you good. Just go for an older man. Um, Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hmm. So, should we expect to do that hot and cold game the whole relationship? No, but you need to have a life. You know what I'm saying? The more you're into yourself, the less pick me ish you seem, and the more they value you when you spend time with them. You know, you just need to have a life. That's basically it. Don't be all up under that person all the time. Don't always text back right away. Have your space. Mhm. So work 40 hours a week, take a dance class, take your time. What? Work 40 hours. Who do that? I don't do that. Mhm. Um, I got a dog now. All my time is taken. I love it. Living with the Dusty for over 8 years. Let myself go and energy so low to level up. Just turned 30. Can't move right now. What to do, girl? Get yourself back together and level up. Level up. Work on yourself. Work on your look. You said you let yourself go or get yourself back. Okay. That's the first step. Then you're going to start seeing how people look at you different, treat you different, and you might be able to go freestyling and level up. Get you a sugar daddy, meet somebody else different, get promotions if you're at work, and then move out, girl. You got to level up. Hmm. Thank you. How to get yourself together with no money. It don't take money to run up and down the street. It don't take money to run around in the backyard, run up and down some stairs, and to stop eating. It don't take no money to do that. That's free. Okay. If you have weight issue, get that weight down. Take more time putting yourself together in the morning by doing your hair. You could do your own hair. You know, you could do your own nails. Just try work with what you have until you can get something else. Right. Um, you said no more soda. If you getting government assistance, buy food products, make other products, sell the products. Just saying. If you're on government assistance and you can get free food, buy stuff in the grocery store and make stuff and go sell it online. I'm 32 and soon to be divorced with a child. How much older should I go when dating? 60s, baby. 60s. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You need somebody in their 60s, girl. So, like for example, you can get coconut oil, you can get containers, you can get like different stuff, and you can make products. You can make sugar scrubs and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. Go to the church and sell them. I don't know. You need to figure it out. If somebody wants something bad enough, they'll get it. You are incredible. Thank
How long
you.
have you been on life?
Long enough, I'm grown. What's your name? Child. Sasha. Come on. You wanna join in?
No.
I love you. Mm-mm. You so sweet. I'm about to get off. Give me like 10 more minutes, okay?
No.
I love you. And then we're gonna have to put this stuff up. Okay. She's trying to. No, Sasha, serious. Hold on. All right, y'all. So she want me to wrap it up. That's my cue. You said non-60s is too old if you're 30. Not if you want all your bills paid and to stop working and get you a new car. It ain't too old. Okay. Um, I'm just being real. I'm trying to get y'all to the bag quick, fast, and in a hurry. I didn't say you got to marry him. I didn't say you got to have his children. I just said you want some money. This is what you got to do. Then whatever else you do with that money that you get is up to you. Okay. Hmm. How do you come on to old? You don't come on to old man. They come on to you, baby. You go to the hole in the wall. The old place where they playing hole. 112. Y'all remember that group 112? You go find where they playing 112 at. And that's go to the live music bars and like, the jazz bars where the live music is played in the bougie part of town. You'll find older men. Thank you, Tracy. I have a boyfriend of 3 years. He pays my bills and gives me money. He makes over 200,000 a year. He hasn't brought up marriage yet, but asking when we'll be intimate. I want to quit my job and start a business, but don't feel secure. Do y'all live together? Tell him you need a ring or something. You want to move in, but you need a ring, and then quit your job or get fired after you move in. And he'll take care of you, and then you could say, my mom is saying, we need to be married. We're living in sin. And then you stop giving it to him once. You give it to him a couple of times and you don't give it to him. Then he's going to do whatever he needs to do to get it back, which is marriage. Okay. So you move in, you give it to him maybe 2 times. Then you feel bad and guilty about it. You lose your job. So you ain't got no job. And you say, my mom said we need to be married. Then get that ring. She will go attend to your family before James goes mug time. Go attend to your family, or are they spread apart in different households? And do you owe child support? Bye, Dusty. Why don't you go focus on your family and all your baby mamas spread across the board? Okay. Y'all, James ain't gonna go MGTOW. Right. I want a man already in the grave, girl. Go to funeral homes. They might make marrying a dead body legal now. They made marrying a dog and a horse legal. Somebody need to petition for that. I can still get his insurance. It don't scare you just to depend on a man. I'm already a kept woman, but I have to kiss a lot of ass. I'm actually thinking that's a bad one. Girl, I own several businesses because I depended on a man, depended on him to give me money, and I stacked that money and invested into myself. So I didn't spend it on stupid stuff. I got paid and I paid myself. So if you smart, you always invest back into self. And so I'm a dependent, independent woman. That means what? I make my own money, but I don't spend because I still got his. So make sure if you're getting money, use it for leveling yourself up business-wise as well. Get your money. Start a business. Invest in something. Get your money. Save it. Invest it. Start a business. All 3, whatever you choose. And when you start feeling yourself and you got your money up and you like, I got options, baby. And then he'll put some respect on your name. Okay. Just like Kimora Lee Simmons, baby. Remember Kimora Lee Simmons? She married Russell Simmons. She was just a little, she was a model. But he had way more money. What she did? Started Baby Fat. Got her own show, left him, leveled up to another person, You got to take what you got and make it work for you. Okay. Is it a turnoff to be in law school? If you don't tell nobody, it's not a turnoff. Right?
Mom, it has been 10 minutes.
It has not been 10 minutes. I got 6 more minutes. Bye, Felicia.
Guys, got time for 5 minutes, huh?
Okay, set it for 5 minutes and go. And let me finish. I gotta wrap it up. So, you know, when I get off here, you know what you're gonna do? Go upstairs. What do you want to do? You want to watch a movie?
Play Clue.
Oh, okay. Go get it. She want me to play Clue. It's like a board game you bought. Okay. She gonna go right back on her phone. Watch TikTok. What can I do? Traveler's check left at my home by my ex supplier. I don't know, girl. That's a tough situation. You know, me and Sasha spent all day together. We went shopping. I took her out to eat. She had a little outfit on too. It was all looking cute. Yesterday, I took Layla out and we went shopping, spent money on her, took her out to eat. She looked cute. And now they want me to go in there and play games. So I guess I'll go. Why James didn't go with us to eat? Because we didn't invite him. That's why. It was mommy-daughter day. Is it turn off for him to know that I want to start my own business? Yeah, don't talk about it. Just do it. You ain't got to know your plans. Okay. So, what happened to the virtual Wallace? I don't know. Ask your mama, baby. Go ask your mama what happened to the virtuous woman. Let her give you the scoop. Okay, that's mama. Thank you, Kate. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Mandy. How do I learn to get an abundance mentality? By acting like the prize, you know, by having high standards, by accepting nothing less than what you desire. It ain't good enough. I don't want it. Do better. Act like the prize and get the prize. You know, people will treat you like you treat yourself. Just think about, like, if you work somewhere and you see somebody walk in and they're all dressed up and look extra and they look like, you know, they care about themselves, you're going to treat them better than some sloppy person sliding in with some house shoes and a bonnet on. You're treated how you treat yourself. Okay. So your abundance mindset comes from understanding you're the prize and people will give you more. More will come to you when you're living in your best self and feeling good about yourself and understanding your value. Thank you, First Matter Model. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go. Thank y'all, everybody who donated. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go play. Where's the game? Clue with Sasha. We're gonna figure out who did it. We're gonna figure out who did it and why. He said James need to divorce me. I'ma still win if he divorced me. I ain't got no prenup. Got 2 kids. Either way, I win, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said James should divorce me.